Hey everybody, it's your girl, your finance girl, Jaquila Ross, back at it again with another Finance Friday. So today I wanted to take a moment to talk about student loans. So everybody, obviously tense up. I know I do whenever the conversation about student loans come about. I am still working on paying back my student loans. I haven't been out of school too long, but it is definitely a work in progress as far as, and especially with everything else that I have going on financially. So, anyways. I put some statistics out there earlier this week and stated how, as of the end of 2018, there is $1.47 trillion worth of student loans out there that we as Americans owe back right now. And that is an issue. I mean, it plays a part into, why certain things in the economy are not going the way they are. They talk about how millennials, they're not having children, they're not buying properties or things like that. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that we are all in student loan debt. And it's an issue. And my biggest problem with it is that the fact that so many people have the mindset that they cannot go to school without taking out any student loan debt. And that is not true, okay? Might be an unpopular opinion, but that is not true. And I truly believe that, starting now, we have to change the mindset for, the new generation to coming up that it is possible to go to school without student loan debt. So what do you need to do? Apply for scholarships. There are millions of dollars of scholarships out there that go completely unaccounted for because people simply don't apply for them. There's a website and an app that you can put on your kid's phone, My Scholly, or on your phone if you're a current college student right now. Apply for those scholarships. I will be the first to admit that when I was in college and before, while I was in college, I stopped applying for scholarships. That was mistake number one. And then before I went to college, I avoided applications that pretty much had a essay requirement. Bad idea. Bad idea. I wish I had someone on my case to tell me like, no, don't do that. Those are the ones right there that really go unaccounted for. And then, they don't give the money to anybody, and then people just resort to the easy route, which is taking out a student loan. And so it is totally possible to go to school without student loan debt. My sorority sister, Isioma Nabuzer, aka the German next door. I always love giving her shout outs because she not only went to Marquette University debt-free, then she also went to Marquette Law School debt-free. And obviously, because of her situation, she couldn't take out any student loans, but she was determined to make sure she got all of those scholarship dollars to go to both debt-free. So it's not impossible. She could have easily just say, you know what, I'm not going to go to school. I'm just going to get a job and just, do that. But she was, very, very determined to make sure not only did she go to undergrad, but she also went to law school and both of them debt free. Now she is, working in her career and she has absolutely no student loan debt. There's a young lady I know right now at Marquette who's a freshman, and she is going to school debt free. She is determined not to take out any student loan debt. I have a student in one of my classes at Whitewater, determined not to take out any student loan debt, and I admire these two students and so any student out there that has taken this route because it is possible to go to school without any student loan debt. So if you know an individual who's currently in school or who's getting ready to or who's in the process of applying to school, make them apply to scholarships. They need to be applying to at least one scholarship a day. Okay, if we can all spend time on social media and doing other things, we can put in some discipline and apply for a scholarship at least once a day. At least one scholarship a day. Okay, or create some other but every single day there should be some progress made towards applying for a scholarship. Then it doesn't stop there. I think the biggest mistake that I made when I went to college was that once I was in school, I didn't really apply for scholarships anymore. I was like, after that, I just pretty much took out student loans and, called it a day so that I wouldn't have to worry about it. But what I would do if I'm a current college student is continue to apply for scholarships while during your years at school as well. So that means there are millions of scholarships that are out there, not just for for students who are still in school. So go out there and apply for those funds as well. I'm pretty sure I waste a lot of time in college partying and, just kicking it in the dorms. That could have been time I could have been spending on applying for scholarships to avoid taking out any more student loan debt. Another route that someone can take is maybe start at a technical school first. If you can't afford to, let's say, I'm gonna pick on Marquette because I'm a graduate of Marquette. If you can't afford to go to Marquette, right away, and it's just you're not getting the money and things like that, then maybe you need to maybe look at a cheaper school. Or another thing you could do is go to a technical school for 2 years, get those basic courses, and then transfer into a 4-year university. But have a set plan for that so that you're not at that technical school for more than 2 years, and take the right courses. So know exactly what school you're going to want to transfer into and what program so that you take the right courses at the technical school so you're not spending too much time there. And that is a much affordable route to go. So again, my biggest thing here is that, yes, we have a student loan debt crisis here in the United States. And people are struggling to pay them back. So, look for employers who will help you pay some of those student loans back. Get on a really strict budget for yourself so that you can pay them back quicker than 30 years. Who wants to be in debt and to the government for 30 long years? No, crack down on it. I know I have many friends that have really disciplined themselves and they have paid back all of their student loan debt. And obviously everybody has different balances and things like that, and everybody has different incomes, but it's not impossible to pay your student loan debt back. Like me personally, like I said, I'm still paying my student loan back, but they'll definitely be paid off long before 30 years come about, as far as from when I got out of grad school back in 2013. So be disciplined. And if you know anybody who is getting ready to enter college or who's currently in college, encourage them to do their research and do their homework, continue to apply for scholarships, and avoid student loan debt, period. All right. You all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you all next week on the next Finance Friday.